In a perfect world, we would be able to get all of our vitamins and minerals through food sources. However, that is not the case anymore. Our soils are depleted and therefore supplementation is definitely necessary. So in this video, I'm going to show you my personal daily stack. However, it's very important to make sure that you are figuring out what your body needs, because this is not a prescription. This is just what I personally take on a day-to-day basis. And I've seen how it reacts with my body, and so far so good, but you need to make sure that you are testing and not guessing. First, we have D3 and K2, which supports bone health and strength during active parenting. Next, I take an iron supplement. This, you have to make sure you're testing your blood levels, but obviously after 3 kids, this has been necessary for me. It is methylated, meaning that your body can actually absorb this version. So you have to make sure when you're taking any B12 that it's methylcobalamin versus the non-methylated version. So next is a multivitamin. This is Thorne, super high quality. The B6 is P5P, which is the correct version. It has choline, vitamin E, zinc. It also has a complex of polyphenols, so super supportive. So this is berberine for blood sugar regulation and metabolism. We know that postpartum, we can use all the help that we can get. Kelp for thyroid support and regulating iodine levels. Because my ferritin levels dipped so low after my 3 pregnancies, I'm working very, very diligently to bring them back up. And therefore, I do need another B12 methylated on top of what is already existent in my multivitamin. So I take this sublingual, meaning under my tongue, and I find that as I test my blood levels, my ferritin is rising steadily, thank God. All right, so as a mom managing 3 young children, we know that we can take all of the brain health that we can get. So this is where the omega comes in. I take this daily. However, the important thing to note here is that you would like a 2-to-1 ratio. So if you see there, it's not super legible, but the EPA is 600 milligrams and the DHA is 300. So 2-to-1, that is very important when you're looking for a high quality omega supplement. Obviously, source matters as well, but that ratio is very, very important. All right, so that took under a minute. These get shut, and these are super easy to travel with. So however you plan to organize your pills, whatever works for you, obviously, is what's going to make the most sense.